Hello everyone, my name is Martin Linksfeld and welcome to the fourth lesson of the course. In this lesson, we will create a free tier MySQL database service in Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, and we will deploy WordPress CMS using a Terraform modules. We will focus on setting up a scalable MySQL instance to power a WordPress website, all while utilizing the free tier resources. This is a topology diagram of the lesson 4. As you can see here, we are still in a one OCI region. We will have one VCN, and in this VCN, we will have private and public subnets. In a private subnet, our MySQL database system will be deployed. And in a public subnet, instead of previous Bastion hosts, we will deploy compute instance with WordPress server. This WordPress server will be fully configured to utilize this database and expose the web pages to application users in a public internet. That's all. Now we can move to VS Code editor and our GitHub repository. I'm back again in a console of OCI, but before going further and running the code in terminal and VS Code editor, let me show you something. This is for sure our module with the training and the lesson number 4. So in this lesson, we will create MySQL database service with WordPress CMS. For the purpose of the CMS, WordPress CMS, we'll use this module, which is also visible in GitHub as a free resource. In fact, this is a fork of original module, which was published 2 years ago, where I was just contributing. So I have just created my own fork and I'm progressing with the updates here. So let me go to the VS Code. This is the place where we have just finished lesson number 3. So let me just close it and I will go into lesson number 4. We have already prepared the Terraform TF-vars file here. Additional things which are necessary are defined by those variables, right? So we need to define MDS admin password. That is already well known to us. We need to also provide a password for WP user in MySQL. And we would like to have some password for WordPress admin user. So on the application level, all those passwords are equal at the moment, just to simplify the view. So let me just go to lesson number 4 and I will run Terraform init. And so I will prepare the right configuration. So as you can see, we have two modules. One is HeatWave. Second one is WordPress. So they have been downloaded locally to my computer and they will be used in our deployment. So now I can run Terraform apply and we will see the plan. So meanwhile, let me show you what kind of a changes has happened to the code because they are somehow significant. First of all, there is a completely new file named WordPress_new, which is just referencing this WordPress module in GitHub. We need to provide a lot of different things, including, for example, the version of WordPress, the name of the schema, the list of the, default plugins and themes, which will be automatically downloaded and configured inside WordPress. I don't want to go too far into this module because I believe it should be a separate training around this module in WordPress in OCI. So generally speaking, I'm just creating here the WordPress. What is important, it will be located in a VCN, which has been created in this lesson. We will also inject generated SSH key. So this is something additional. And what is also important, we will have just one WordPress node, meaning it will be just a simplistic configuration with single instance, single compute instance. And one thing more in regards to networking, we will also inject the public subnet. And last but not least, we will have to provide here the IP address of MDS. MDS itself will be created as previously in mds.tf file with updated suffix. So this one will be located in a private subnet expected, because we don't want to have Bastion at the moment. This compute.tf file has been deleted. In fact, the file has been just changed with the comment here, right? So we have commented out the whole compute instance. It has some additional consequences, so we had to slightly change outputs. So now you can see MDS database plus we have information about URLs for WordPress and WordPress admin webpage. Okay, so that is generally all I would like to show you. This is the plan. 17 resources will be added, private keeper, single node WordPress. Here we have compute instance for that purpose, and so on and so on. And this is also additional thing, the setup, which will download all of the software into the compute instance and will prepare the WordPress configuration according to our expectations. So let me run Terraform apply. With the yes, I will approve the plan and the process will start. So let me pause the recording now and I will be back when the deployment will be finished. As you can see, the apply is complete. So we have this MDS system which has been created. So we can verify that here. So it's ready. But besides of that, in instances, compute instances, we can see this WordPress compute. And yeah, now we will just try to log in into the WordPress console. So for here, we will choose admin. And additionally, we will choose the password, which has been chosen here. So let me just log in. Yep, we are in. Let me just do some tricks. First of all, we'll choose another theme. Just activate that one and we will just go to posts and we will change it slightly. Hello world. Here is foggykitchen.com update. So now we can just try to use this link for the website and we can just try to see how it looks like. Super cool. This is our website, which is based on WordPress technology. And behind the scene, we are using our MDS database, which has been deployed accordingly. And what is important, we are still using free tier for this deployment, and for compute, we have chosen A1 Flex, which is ARM shape, and this one is also part of the free tier. So this configuration is nearly free because we have some networking and storage for compute instances. But anyhow, this is website which has been deployed in OCI and will be very inexpensive. Okay, now everything is done, so we can run Terraform destroy, and we will try to eliminate all of the elements of this configuration pretty quickly. Yes. So the process has started. I'll pause the recording. We'll be back soon. Okay, it looks like Terraform destroy is finished. So let me check that from the console perspective. WordPress instance terminated. Let me check database terminated as well. So the whole thing has just disappeared, and of course this will not work as well. It will hang forever, or it will be timed out. So in essence, this is the conclusion. This is the end of the lesson number 4. So I hope this lesson was interesting for you. My plan is to invite you to yet another lesson, lesson number 5, where we will talk a little bit about the backups and ability to use those backups to do different things. And I hope it will be interesting. I hope this lesson was interesting as well. Thank you, and see you soon in the next lecture.